And back to the stage, we have Lalo here.
Let's see. Hello?
Oh, he would. You answer the phone right now? What is so damn important?
It's the sweet tea.
Put it on so we can all listen.
It's pure leaf.
Just a sweet tea?
Oh, you're a sweet tea, huh?
Okay. All right. Text me if anything you need because I'm going to be leaving soon.
Oh, we need stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll
you're right in the middle of the podcast.
We're having enchiladas and sweet tea. It sounds
Hello,
like
guys.
I'm excited.
It's me, Judy. You know where to reach me. Paso Auto Repair. 24/7. 7 days a week. Okay.
14 days a week.
Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was nice. What is she getting you?
Probably just tea.
Sweet tea?
Sweet tea.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why I told her not to get that anymore for me because I'm already sweet enough.
Did you hear that? That was all the nitro.
Dude, I'm scared.
It's got nitroglycerin. I don't know. It's the Pepsi.
I'm gonna bounce it off the
Look at
walls.
that. Look at the color of it.
So thick.
Nitro Pepsi. It was a little misleading to me because I assumed it had nitroglycerin. I thought it was like an energy drink, but
It's not.
no. They use nitrogen for the.
It's
like that fancy beer that you like to drink.
It's just like the.
It's like those IPAs. The IPAs that you like.
IPAs. It's just kind of a lie.
Oh, I shorted you a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry about that.
Right.
That's how good it is. It's non-alcoholic, so.
So instead of using regular CO2, they use nitrogen.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. It's a thing that you
What's
craft beer drinkers.
What's the purpose?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. That should get you jacked. Nice little sugar rush.
So none of the freezy stuff.
The fizzy stuff?
The frizzy.
Are you trying to say fizzy? I feel like you're trying to say honorable.
Honorable. What is it? Fizzy? Is that what you call it? Fizzy?
Fizzy, yeah. The fizzies. Yeah, it's a little like fizzy, like carbonation. You know? It's no carbonation. It's almost like it's flat, huh?
No, it is flat. Seems like as soon as you opened it, everything went out.
It's flat, but it's not. It's interesting. I don't think it works with Pepsi.
I don't think so either.
1 to 10. I give it like a 6.
6.
Yeah. Damn. We're like, damn. Well, so much for our Pepsi sponsorship that we were going to get for Nitro.
Like, let's move on.
Moving on. Hey, you excited about ASTE?
I am. I'm just excited to get on the plane.
Just to go?
Just
go somewhere?
Just go somewhere.
You know, what is the one thing going to training like that you're expecting to get out of it? Because everybody's got I feel like when you start, you want the silver bullet, right?
Yeah.
And as you go on, you realize that there isn't a silver bullet, but a lot of golden nuggets that you get along the way. But you don't get like someone's not going to tell you what to do because there isn't anything someone can tell you what to do, right?
No, honestly, I don't know what to expect from this training. Honestly, I think it's the same thing I expect from every training I go to: is learn something new, something that I could. And in every training, there's always going to be something that you could apply to yourself, to the business, to whatever. So
right.
So I don't know. That's kind of what I like.
You're just excited about the unknown. Huh?
I think that's what I'm excited about. Is
you're like at the top. You're like at the top of the mountain. You're like, what else could I possibly learn? Like enlighten me, Zeus.
Yeah, you're right. I got. What can they give me? A guy that has everything.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited overall. Period.
Yeah, just
And then
too bad it's on the East Coast, but that's okay.
Well, I've never been to the East Coast, so it was the first for me.
West Side, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about Tupac, you know.
Yeah.
At the West Side.
You know, they said it. It's California girls, you know. I guess it'll be a new culture for us. So it'll be good to experience the culture, to say the least.
It's good to open up.
Can open up, change the venue.
Change it a little bit, you know. Change the menu.
Don't expect any Mexican food, though.
I know. That's what I'm kind of against the fence about.
But it should be a good time either way. I think like training, when I first started doing training and like looking on YouTube way before I could even afford like a coach or doing any of that, you just look up free videos on YouTube or podcasts or like whatever you can find, and you're just like constantly looking for this magic recipe of like what do I need to do? Like, can you just tell me what to do? And I think maybe that's like the technician mindset, kind of where you're just like looking for just the answer to what part do I replace, and then that fixes this vehicle. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like really hard to like wrap your head around, that there's not, and you just have to constantly like,
no,
like there is no vehicle and there is no parts.
No, there isn't. I mean,
even though there is, but there isn't.
And
I'm just like barely grasping that right now.
Yeah, what could work for me may not work for you. So I mean, it's the same information for everybody, and it just
you got to apply it. You got to take it with a grain of salt, and you got to apply it in the way that works the best for you. And it's like, damn, I did not realize all the training seminars. I was like, why are you telling me this? And it's like, you're so narrow-minded and like straight line focus on like, how do I put that exact thing into my business? And it's like, that doesn't work. So then you're like, this guy's full of it, because that would never work.
You know what? It's funny you say that, because I remember the last training we went together.
Yeah.
I remember those kind of exact words were coming out of your mouth. You know, it's like, what could he train me? Or what could he teach me that what I don't know already? I mean, it's, you know,
I never said
you know
that.
what? It's like, and now look at you, it's like, man, my boy's growing up already. Look at him. Look at him. Man.
I think it's just like learning just to like take that stuff and just apply it
exactly
like the way you need to, instead of like I'm gonna just cut that out and just paste it right over like what I'm doing every day. It's like some stuff you can, so it's a little misleading, because you just like can literally just apply that boom right into your tactics the next day. But a lot of the stuff you can't, and it's like I've been really looking, and seems like more personal growth than business growth, I think, is important too.
I think
so. I'm a little scared this one, because I don't know if I'm gonna have like a personal break, because it's like everyone's talking about like therapy, like, and they have like.
Well, I think they're all, it comes together. I mean, your personal growth will affect your business.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think the more you grow personally, in a personal level, the more your business will grow too. So I wasn't like that before. I mean, open to changes, or open, to new things, and now I accept them, with the open mind, I'm just curious to see how is this going to improve me as a person and improve the shop.
Right. It goes hand in hand, but I don't think you realize that.
I don't. Well,
I mean, not at first anyway.
I don't.
No, not you. Like you.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
y'all.
You all. Yeah, you got to get that down to y'all.
The you all, is that a thing over there?
I think just in case, keep it. You just practice it. Keep practicing. It's come natural to you though.
Just looking in the mirror. You all.
I will see.
No, just you got to work on yourself, and I think that's what's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I think going back to like kind of trying to find that silver bullet, maybe a lot of people are thinking about going to training, and it reminds me of a guy I met, not a guy, I guess it was a kid, at Apex. Was it last year or the year before? Him and his wife, they had a shop. I think it was in Florida. I can't remember what it's called, but he was ready to close up. He had bought this place. He had like $500,000 invested into it, wasn't working, and he decided to go to Apex for some of the training seminars, because he thought, oh, I'm going to do this and I'll be able to go back and fix my business and everything's going to be better again. And it was like, I think that was like really eye-opening for me, because I thought of the same thing. And not that I was necessarily where he was as far as failing, but I wasn't obviously doing great. And so, I was going to training seminars to like learn how to do better. And I was at the same thing, like, okay, so where do I invest my money in classes that's going to get the most bang for my buck? Like, who's going to teach me how to get out of this rut right now? And it was like, once I heard him say that, oh, I'm just going to learn how to do this so I can go back and fix my business. It was like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. But it's like, I'm there doing the exact same thing until you like get that 30,000 foot view of like, you're here. You're gonna take 6 classes and you're gonna fix your business. What are you talking about? But like I'm there doing the same thing.
That's why you're there. I mean,
but you're not gonna fix it. That like you're not gonna do those classes and then always just take that information and then go plug it in and be fixed.
Oh no,
you know what I mean? No. And that's like kind of the mindset I was having. Is like one of these guys knows the secret, and I just gotta find which one is gonna tell me what it. What it is. And it's like you realize you just take a little bit at a time and keep incorporating it, folding it in,
all the guys there that are like the presenters, I mean, they all know the secret. Yeah. And they're all telling us the secret.
They just won't tell you.
No. They won't tell you.
They just won't tell you.
No, I mean, they all tell you the same information, but it's
in a different way.
Yeah, different way. I mean, just different how you can apply it. I mean, and that's every training that I've gone to. Yeah, I mean, I come back all pumped up and say, all right, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. And sure enough, I mean, half the stuff that I tried probably didn't work, or I'm just disappointed because it didn't work. Or I don't see the results. But I mean, it's not stop trying. I mean, you got to.
But back. Let's go back. So you said you get pumped up when you get back. I think that is like 80 to 90% of like the training seminars.
Yeah.
You know, like it's you don't realize like that is what you go there to take away.
Yeah.
Because you're motivated enough to try these new things and find out what works and what doesn't. And I think that's more important than actually the information that someone gives you. Hey, try this. And it's like, I'm not trying that. That doesn't work. But it's like they get you motivated enough and you're like, I'm going to try it. And you realize it doesn't work. Well, that's good because that's one less thing that you can't add and can't do. Or maybe it did work. Maybe you changed a little bit to make it work. Whatever it is. But the motivation, I think, is really important.
You got to also look at it, all the fails count as something because you know what not to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So everything's a plus.
But then like you try and it doesn't work, but then I don't know, 4 years later you're in a different position.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, maybe that would work now.
Yep.
And you forget about it. You forgot, you're like, hey, I don't need to do that. Like I've already tried that, it didn't work. And but then you circle back 3 or 4 or 5, 6, whatever years later. And then all of a sudden, wow, I totally forgot about that. But you've already tried it, so you know exactly how to implement it right away.
Yeah.
You don't have to like work through that stuff. It's like, I know all about it, I know how to implement, and you just plug it in and boom, it works now because you have more employees or you're just in a different situation.
Everything's different as time time goes by, everything changes.
Right.
I mean, like you're saying, you have more employees. You got more overhead. You got,
different cars that are coming in.
Different cars. I mean, yeah.
You change your own personal vision as far as like what you want to be working on, and you don't realize like, it's like I couldn't go back. Like even when we did that training for Napa with Vin Waterhouse, it's like I still have his thing I go through sometimes. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I totally forgot about that. And it's like, can I, what can I use out of that? All of a sudden, it's like, or even just to circle back, you get a whole new staff now. And it's like some of the things I was trying to get the other guys to do, they didn't want any part of it. And now this crew is willing to try these new tactics. It's like, oh, cool, this is going to work now. Like,
and that has a lot to do with it too. It's just all your guys. I mean,
that's everything.
If they're open-minded about things, let's give it a try. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
But some are just like, they're set in their ways and they don't care.
Yeah. Well, I think the most important things is your staff.
Yeah.
It's not like it was. We've said it before, like you growing up, or.
And I've seen, your crew. I've seen a big transformation, a big change, compared how, I guess you could say you were doing things back then to how you're doing things now. Yeah, it's a big change. Obviously you've done something different.
Yeah, and the main thing is that it's basically a whole new crew. I guess in the past. If you look 3 years ago from today, it's completely new crew, and you take care of them, and they take care of you, and reward them. We started doing the profit sharing, and it's like, hey guys, this is the goal. Like, I want to be at 100,000 a month. You guys go over that. Anything net over that, we're gonna split it all up, and they all got a nice big.
How's that working for you?
Well, we did it in July, so it went well for July. So we'll see how this month rounds out, but I don't mind it. The money it might have gone somewhere else. Maybe we could have used it to, we're looking at the alignment lift and put an alignment machine in. And we need some new oil drums and we need equipment, we need stuff. But honestly, like the most important thing is those guys put in the hours, they put in the work, they put in the time. Is like that's the immediate investment that I want to put it back in. Maybe somebody doesn't agree with me. I don't care. Like the money was there. It was like $3,000 that I pulled out to give everybody a bonus. Is like that's
nothing.
Not that it's nothing. It's definitely worth.
Well,
there's a lot of improvements I could have done to the shop, but I think for them to get some cash in their pocket, and like it's summertime, we gave them a day of PTO. We gave them this bonus. It's like you guys go and like it's freaking summertime in Paso, like Central Coast, California. Dude. Go take your family out and enjoy it.
That's cool. No, but it's just nothing in the fact that based on what they've given you, $3,000 is nothing to share with them and give back.
Yeah.
So obviously, look at what they produce for you. It's quite more than 3,000. So for me, I always been a big fan of that. But the reason why I ask is because I have tried before the profit sharing, but it hasn't really worked out for me in the past. Just because not everybody agrees on the amount. Do you split it? 50-50 amongst everybody, or?
Yeah, we just took the net share, and we took a percentage of the net that was over our goal. So not the gross, we took whatever the net was, and then we just divided it equally amongst everybody.
Oh, see, that's it.
Because it was a team effort. And we have productivity incentives for some of the guys, and everyone's new. My senior guy is just over a year, so he's the veteran here. Everybody else is within 3 to 6 months. So to say, like, I could definitely see that if you had a crew of guys that was like, 3 years plus, I could see that kind of causing a little bit of a ripple because maybe someone's been a higher producer for 2 of those 3 years and someone else hasn't. And then you're going to equally share this distribution. Like this guy's been, but I feel like that situation where if you have someone that's fallen behind, and this is like another conversation I remember listening to, I can't remember where, but having an employee that's bringing the rest of the morale down, bringing the rest of the crew down, and the owner or the manager is not seeing that. And I think that's important to see that. I haven't been there. I haven't anybody for more than 3 years, so I don't know what that's like. So I can't really weigh in and say, hey, pay attention to what your guys are doing because I'm not there. But you should know that if you have a guy that's really dragging back, like that's a different conversation. Like you can manage that differently. Like, hey, here's $100 less because you haven't been keeping up.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's the issue I was having before was, we got a guy that, kicked butt, the whole month, shows on the productivity and everything, and then you got other guys that were just slacking. So his argument was, well, why am I going to share? Why is it 50-50 when I pretty much was the main contributor to all this and these guys weren't doing their part?
That's kind of fair, but I feel like that maybe that's your fault. Maybe
it could be.
I don't know. Just to stick you real quick, throw that jab out there. No, just because if you have someone they could be older, they could be younger, whatever. They don't move as fast, right? Or maybe they're younger, they don't know enough to move that fast. But as like the manager should be like putting that person in a role, because I'm just talking about a team bonus right now, like as a crew. So I felt like everybody played a role to get us there. Everyone showed up when they needed to show up. They got the jobs done that they were asked to get done. The jobs that needed to get sold got sold. Like everybody came together to meet this goal. Like it doesn't matter that you pumped out 20 hours more than the other guy. He still did what we asked him to do as the owner. And if I'm asking this guy to do something and he's not keeping up, that's on me. Or if I purposely said you don't have to do as much, well then he's either paid less. Like there's a role, right? Like so if you're not keeping up with the task at hand because you move a little slower, you don't know enough, well then I need you to clean up. I need you to keep this stuff organized so these guys that the high producers can keep, pumping work out. I need you to porter the cars. And so that becomes that group effort where, yeah, he's putting in a lot more in quotes work, right? Because he's pumping more hours out, but he wouldn't be able to do that if the shop wasn't clean and organized, and he had to stop and clean and organize it. And this guy, doesn't matter what we did to him, he's never going to be a high producer. So hey, why don't you clean up and make sure he's, I don't know. That's a bad example. I don't want to say use cleaning, but you get what I'm saying. Like you just put them in the position to make sure the rest of the shop is benefiting, and that's what I mean with the team bonus. Obviously, there's other stuff that you can do with like productivity and stuff, but I just to go off on a tangent a little bit as far as like the team, that was my thought. Like that month, everybody was like doing what they needed to do, what I asked them to do. And I hope that if I'm in your situation, someone will come up to me and say that, like, hey, I feel like this is a little unfair. He got the same bonus I did because A, B, and C. Is like, okay, cool. Like, I hope like someone tells me that, because in my eyes, I feel like I put everybody where they needed to be.
No, you got a good point there. I mean, and maybe me, I wasn't seeing it in that perspective, because you're right. Everybody's got their own role, whether it's the new guy that started and, he's at the very bottom.
Right.
But he has an important role, just like everybody else. Even if he's the one that, your job is just to maintain everything clean, empty the oil buckets, put away filters, like you're saying, make sure that everything's set up for the top techs to just keep on working.
And it doesn't need to be like that, but you get what I'm saying.
But no, I get what you're saying. So
him to have that attitude, obviously he feels like you're not doing your job because you haven't delegated appropriately. He should be the point, like, I got my bonus because I did my job, and like that's all you should be worried about. Like, why are you worried about what everybody else is doing? And that's always. So that's the other side of it too. Like, why don't you pay attention to what you're doing instead of what I'm doing?
And that's always been my argument. I said, just worry about what you got to do.
Right.
Pay attention to what your job is, and that's it.
Don't worry about anybody else. And then you get compensated for it. Yeah.
I mean, the more you pay attention to everybody else, the more you're going to have an issue. You're going to start picking at everything that everybody's doing, and then that's what creates a division.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're no longer a team,
right?
So, but that's always been my thought too. Is just exactly what you're saying. I never really saw it that way, I guess you could say.
It's just like I said. I just hope someone would bring it to my attention because it's important feedback, and you can either take that and say he's just doing what he does, or it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe I do need to reallocate some of this funds. But at the end of the day, it's your call, right? I mean, and if he got his bonus, you've obviously led the team to get to that high sales goal, right? In order for him to get that bonus. So what's the problem? Like I made the choices, I made the decisions, I led this team to get to this point. Yes, we all did our parts, and that's why you're getting this bonus. But if I did it like you want me to do it, are we going to get to that bonus? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we're making there, and that's because of my decisions, is like then that's final. Yeah, but it's critical to get that feedback too, because if that's going to demote him and make him feel like he's not doing getting compensated fairly, then it's a tough conversation.
Yeah, it is. And like I mentioned, I was like, you know what? Regardless, I mean, you're getting compensated for what you do, no matter what.
Right.
Because he's flag time, so he's like he's my top producer.
Right.
So it's like you're getting paid for your performance. This is just a added bonus for you, just for doing what you're already doing.
See, that was my point too.
So it's like
it's a team bonus.
So why there shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
But and obviously in their eyes it's just like, no, it's not fair. But you're right. I mean, it's a team. We got to work as a team. If we do crappy, then the whole team does crappy.
Yeah.
So
and I think that circles back to like what I said is like it's just not the same as when we were kind of brought up into it, and like, and you can't like, not that you ever should, but it's like I always was like grateful to like I was always thinking I was gonna get fired all the time.
Exactly.
Like I was just like so scared all the time of being fired by like, oh man, like, and it's like, oh, I broke something, I gotta go tell. It's like, and I'm sure that's still the, like, nobody wants to be that guy that's like breaking stuff or not doing the right thing, but I feel like there's a lot more out there that think that's an okay versus like, I don't know when I was brought up or when you were brought up in this, like it's like it's a little different mindset,
It is,
and like the fairness of a bonus, like, bro, what? This is a bonus,
and that's what I got to get used to, because like you're saying, I was just grateful to have a job.
Yeah.
Be able to come in every day. You could
And get a paycheck you can cash on Friday.
Exactly. I was just
not wait 2 weeks to cash it.
never complained. I was always happy and grateful, and and whatever they decided to, hey, even if it's a pat on the back, I was like, you know what, okay, cool. I mean, I'll take that.
Right.
Now, I mean, it's like it's all about me. I mean,
yeah, and occasionally, like you, but occasionally we'll talk about me.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like the other way now.
The other way, the other way. Right?
But it's like not everyone, not everybody's
like
but
that. No,
but the whole thing of like this being kind of the norm. This is the new normal as far as like pay rates, having bonuses, incentives, and I think it's how it should be. I mean, honestly, I have no idea why I stuck in it this long. It was obviously beyond just making money. Like for me to stay in this industry as long as I have.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's far. It's like if I really like put numbers to actually thought about it, it's like, and maybe it was like the side work or I don't really know, but
I just gave up. I just like, you know what?
This is good. If you're looking at your salary at the time, it's like you were capped out at like 60 or 70,000 a year, and it's like
lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky, and it should be more than that. Looking at where we've come from now and how much it takes to fix these vehicles nowadays, it's a 6-figure income job. I mean, it's well above what a plumber does. It's well above what most HVAC guys do. It is that. It's more than electricians. I mean, it's all three of those trades wrapped into one, and our stuff has to go down the highway at 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So, and we can't just replace it. If you've ever had HVAC done before, it's like they don't fix it; they just replace everything.
Yeah.
So it's like taking every car that comes in. It's like, oh, you got to check engine light. We're going to put an engine in it. Like that would be easier, wouldn't it? And it's like that's what they're doing. And granted, there's skilled technicians in the field when it comes to those trades as well, and they have a hard time.
Yeah, it's like you got a bad spark plug. You need an engine.
Engine.
Simple.
Right away. Straight to jail.
Don't collect $200.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and so I think it's deserving of the money. So I don't want to like stray away from the fact of like not compensating for that, but yeah, I mean, to have it be the way it is with having bonuses out there now and different stuff, it's like you have your productivity bonus for individual technicians, and then your productivity and your sales quota for your service advisor, and then you have your overall team bonus, and you have, and I mean, whatever it takes, like if the money's there, it's going out. And the problem I think is a lot of the time we're talking about going back to fixing shops. Or like, and that stuff is like raise your rate. And I think that's the one thing that always drove me away from ever like becoming or getting into a group or getting into a coaching program. Was like everyone's just going to tell you to raise your rate.
You know what? That's one of the things that so far has not kept me out of joining something like that. Because I was afraid of that, or afraid they're going to tell you what you don't want to hear. In
a sense. Or it's like, I'm going to pay all this money just for you to tell me to raise my rate.
Yeah, raise my rate.
I already know that.
They're going to come in, they're going to tell you how to run your shop, and you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's like, I don't want that. Yeah. I want to be able to run it the way I want it. But if I continue running the way I run it, then is there going to be any changes?
Probably not.
Progress? Probably not.
Is anybody going to hold you? Got to have someone hold you accountable.
Yeah, exactly. So...
But it is, I mean, talk about silver bullets. I mean, I think if there's one takeaway when it comes to training is like raise your rate like that. And it's like so obvious, but yet so polarizing at the same time. It's like, I'm not just going to I'm going to lose all my customers. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm not comfortable doing that because I don't think I'm worth anymore. Like, how do I just raise my rate and not give any more service out? Like, so, but then you realize like you have to put the cart in front of the horse. Like you got to get that income coming in so you can take care of everybody, and then you can offer more service. And honestly, like the service that you start offering is just the guys being more comfortable or girls, actually giving a better service because they're treated the way they should be treated. you know, and it's like, it's a crazy thing, you know, and it's like, all it does is just raise your rate. Like,
that's all it takes.
Oh, that really was all it took, huh?
That'll fix everything.
It really does, you know, in a sense. And it's like, but if you just say that and like you just hear that, you just feel like you're just like, I don't know. I don't know the word for it, but you know what I'm saying.
No, and that's a conversation I have with you know, some of these other shops that we know. You know, it's like they just vent out of all the problems they have and this and that. And I'm just, it's the first thing I come up with is like, I tell them,
just charge more, man.
We gotta raise your rate. Oh man, it's easier said than done. I was like, no, it's easy. Just do it.
It's pretty damn easy.
Just do it.
Push that button.
You'll notice a big difference, and you're gonna notice you're not gonna have a big decline on clientele. I mean, the ones that are gonna leave are the ones you don't want anyway. So it'll clean house.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win. You just gotta do it. You gotta pull the Band-Aid and do it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I mean, a lot of these shops around here right now, I mean, I think between 3 shops, I think we're one of the highest ones.
Yeah. I mean, they're all under 100.
Yeah. And it's like,
we're in California.
Yeah.
And they're under 100 an hour.
Exactly.
And they're booked out 3 weeks. And I get at least 2 a week from one of these other shops.
I'm one of them.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, I'm sorry.
But I'll take what you can give me either way. Sure, I'll take your headaches. No big deal.
No, it's not headaches. I'll take all your nightmares. I just like to, you know, feed a dog a bone sometimes.
Oh, sure.
You know,
That's what it is. Yep.
Go visit my buddy Jimmy. He'll take care of you. Man.
Yeah, I bet.
He's an awesome guy. Very.
Here we go.
Very awesome guy to talk to.
Well, I gotta put my boots on. Hang on a second. This shit's getting deep in here right now. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, but and it's amazing how it really is. That's all it takes. But talking about raising your rates, what's a good sales tactic that you like to use? I thought about this earlier today, and we were talking a little bit about it in the office about how to, like, I don't know. When you talk about sales, I feel like that's another kind of I don't know what you call it. It just sounds sleazy. It's another awkward conversation to have when you're talking about sales, because it feels like you're selling somebody, like you're a used car, like you're a sales, and you are in a sense, but you're advising them, and then you're attaching a number behind that. And so I really like that idea of, like, you're advising what's wrong with the vehicle, and you divorce that from, like, the cost.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, every customer that comes in, that's what, for me, I'm not saying that it comes easy to me, but every customer that comes in, I just see him as a friend. You know, it's just like I'm talking just to a regular friend and tell him, hey, man, this is what you need, and, you know, this is the cost. And, I mean, once they see you as a friend, I mean, not as an enemy or a salesman, it just becomes easy.
Yeah, but that's like salesman 101 right there.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, yeah. I think so.
No wonder. I mean, it's this weekend, like, I guess that guy was good because I just got sold on a $4,500 couch.
Yeah, he sold your ass. That's for damn sure.
Damn.
Yeah. He said you guys are going to hang out?
I guess, yeah, he said
he did say that. I
was like, do you spend?
He probably had kids, right?
Yeah, and I said, do you hang out at the backyard quite a bit? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll see you there next
I'm
Wednesday.
sure you'll see him, yeah.
Okay.
He had but no idea where that place is.
So, is it going to be cash or check? Oh, here's the card.
He's probably gonna buy you a round of beers too, right? He's like, "Oh, I'll meet you there. I'll definitely be there, man. No problem." Yeah, I'll
Oh my god,
got you good.
Well, I guess, you know, now being on the other side of the counter, yeah, it does feel taken advantage of
a little bit. Well, if he's there, if he ends up being there for karaoke on Wednesday, then
we'll see about that.
We'll see. Maybe
we'll see how well he sings too.
Better be good, huh?
He better be good, because that's.
No, I've been like talking through kind of the estimate. And another thing I really liked was like having a service advisor and an estimator. That was another thought that I really agreed with, is really taking the counter sales and dividing it. And what I mean by that is like having someone who's a people person, who's a salesperson.
That's a plus,
right?
Yep.
It's a plus, but I mean, like having that person up front to just interact with the client. Hey, look, thanks for coming in. How's your kids? How's the car? It's not good because you're here. That's okay. We'll take care of it. Okay, boom, gone. Makes a phone call, whatever, email, text. Hey, we found this list of things in addition to what you came in for. I just want you to be aware of it. I'm advising you these are the things we should take care of now. These are the things we should put you on schedule for. Let me know what you think. And that's it. And then you have an estimator come up behind with the prices. And they say, hey, you know what? You're right. I'd really like to take care of that stuff. And then the estimator comes in and says, okay, well, these are your prices for these items. And in a sense, it's kind of like a good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
You know? But just really dividing that up a little bit so that the advisor is not giving you a number or a price. You know what I'm saying? And it is a tactic, but I just feel like that changes the dynamic a little bit, where it's like the advisor is just there just to advise. Look, this is the stuff that the technicians are, wanting to do. This is what you came in for, and here's the other stuff. And we already divide that up. I don't know if you do that, but we divide it up, and we give them the priority stuff. And if it comes in with a check engine light, but the wheel bearing's about ready to, or ball joints are ready to break apart, like this is priority. But then also, hey, we saw the pinion seals seeping a little bit and your transmission fluid's dirty. We should service that. Don't need to do it today, but let's put you on the schedule for 2 weeks, right? And just divide it up, I don't know.
No, I definitely, we definitely do that. I mean, I try not to overload. I mean, we pretty much straight out, just honest with the customers. We tell them everything it needs, but your priority is this.
Right.
Everything else could wait, next time, a month or whatever you could, whenever you're ready to do the rest of the stuff. But this stuff is priority. This needs to get done now. And then just, have everything all set up, estimates ready. So, individually, knowing that what we do is just, okay, this for today, this whenever you can, this could wait until then, this could wait until then, and they have everything all set. And
yeah, I mean, the tactic of just like kicking the can a little bit. But
you're saying, so you have an estimator and a service advisor?
No. That's the idea.
Whoa, okay.
That's like the idea of like, I really like the thought of that.
Wow. I was saying, is that how you roll? Man, that's like having a nanny.
I'm not busy enough. I'm not busy enough for that. We're good right now where we're at. But always just like looking ahead.
But
and
know what?
It's not even a conversation I would have had with myself a year ago.
That's actually a good. That's an interesting point. I mean, that would be, because when a customer comes in.
Well, how many phone calls do you miss because you're too busy writing up a ticket?
Oh, I get a lot of missed phone calls.
And if you get like just whether or not you capitalize on that or not, just to have a service advisor just, hey, how can I help you today?
Yeah.
Like, hey, how can I help you today? And it's like, oh, cool. And it's like just getting rid of that price. Because what's the biggest thing when it comes to selling?
It's
the price.
The price. I mean,
and it's got to come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And you're just, every time you do, I mean, for me, it's the same thing. I know what's wrong with it. I know what it needs. And I'm just like tiptoeing around the number until it's like, you got to freaking finally just land on it. Yeah. And then you got to do the number, then you got to do the pause, and you got to do the wait and silence. And then the whole dynamic changes and no longer you're the buddy. And it's like,
yeah. Well, that's why I tell people, I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, but I guess I'm the bearer of bad news, but
right.
This is what's wrong with your car, and then this is how much it is. And they're just blown away. And I was like, that much? I was like, yeah, you're right. It no longer, if you got a good relationship with that person, there's a possibility that you no longer have that relationship.
It's not that dramatic.
I've had some.
It changes the dynamic a little bit, But just think about if you had to make those calls without giving a price every time. Now think about you having a job as a service advisor, and you're not the owner, you're just a service advisor. So you got someone say you're working for you. It's easy for you or I or most other service advisors to do that. Pick up the phone, make the phone call. This is what you need. This is how much it's going to be. Because you get used to it. You just kind of get numb to it a little bit. But it's still in the back of your head. And every time you make the call, especially if it's a $3,500 or $4,500, maintenance item, like, have you not touched this car in 10 years? Like, oh my God. and then the technician comes back like, oh, hey, by the way, this is also bad too. You're like, oh my God.
Really?
And it's not that you have to tell them that there's more stuff that they need to fix. It's that you have to add more money to the repair order, right? And so you wait on that. It's like to avoid making that phone call. It's like, and I don't know.
But,
and then you're staring at the estimate and you're like changing it. It's like you spend so much time giving him this number to make sure it's as low as possible to like, still make money on.
I could lower down the labor rate, or I could, take some time off or whatnot.
Yeah, but then you wait there for a little bit and you're like, oh my God, I can't do that. Like, I'm not going to make any money if I, like, it's already as low as I can make it. Yeah. So then you bring it back and it's like, you just spent 10 freaking minutes adding $300 to this estimate. It's like,
but I think it's worse when you do have a connection with this customer.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody, like I said, a new customer or somebody you don't know, it becomes easy. You have no attachment to that person. For me, it is.
Yeah. I get that.
For me, it's like, hey, you know what? Okay, this is how much it is.
I get it.
I'm sorry it's too much. I'm sorry, that's the best I could do. But when it's somebody that you know and you have a good connection with, and it's like, hey,
well, the third time they come in, you know them.
Well,
so it's like every one of them is going to convert, hopefully, 2 or 3 times a year.
I'm talking about every second. Like, we get a lot of tow-ins.
Yeah. So,
not that, to say that we're taking advantage of tow-ins, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if say it needs an alternator per se and it's $800, it is what it is. I mean, it's, I mean, like,
well, it should be like that no matter what.
It should be like no matter what.
But I get what you're saying.
But if it's somebody a customer that's a repeated customer, and I was like, all right, man, it's $800. I'll do it for $600. I mean, but
yeah, you get a little loyalty reward.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just taken away from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it shouldn't be that way.
But what I was getting is like having that divorce. So it's like you have your advisor is like, hey, this is what it's going to need. Well, how much is that going to be? Like, well, I don't know. Like, or not that you don't know. Of course, you come up with something better than that. But you just say, hey, this is what it needs. I just want to let you know it's taken care of. We're on it. We have answers. I wanted to give you the answers as soon as possible, and we'll have a price to you here within the hour. And then you email or text that price. Like, this is, and you have an estimator do it. Someone that's completely biased to the whole situation. And then they can call back and talk to the advisor. Oh my God, this says it's going to be $800. Well, that is what the cost is. But I want to, let you know it's in the best capable hands there is. It's going to be, 3-year warranty. And it's like, and just focus on selling instead of having that in the back of your head. Like, oh, I got to give them this $800 estimate for this alternator. And for yourself, it's like, I couldn't spend $800 on this car. Yeah. And you always empathize. And I think that's the big problem too, is like for me, it was being in a transmission shop is like, especially starting, is like, I don't have $6,000 to put in my truck for a transmission. Yeah. So every time I sold one of those, it was like, I was going way out of my own comfort zone. It's like, there's no way I don't have $6,000 in my bank account right now to put a transmission. It's like, holy moly, how am I going to sell this right now?
You get that if I can afford it, they can afford it.
Right. So of course, you empathize with them. You just have empathy. And it's like, I couldn't afford that. How are they going to be able to afford it? Yeah. But you do a few, and you get used to it. You get, callous to it, and you just move on. It's like, this is what it costs. But especially when you realize you only make $500 off of that job.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting concept, though. I mean, having that set up, that would be a good idea. Just because you're right. I mean, you could have somebody, service advisor, just taking in calls, taking in appointments, taking in whatever estimates need to be estimated, and then passing that on to the estimator, having the estimator call the customer once the estimate is ready to go. And
I think it's something other industries use as well.
Well, isn't that like similar like what doctors do? I mean, it's
doctors do it, plumbers do it, the dentist does it.
Yeah. So
the doctor doesn't come in and tell you how much it's going to be. You don't hear no numbers coming to his mouth.
The doctors come in and tell you, hey, this is what's wrong, and this is, unfortunately, this is what we got to do.
Yeah, you go to get a dentist, get a root canal. It's like, yep, you need a root canal. Like, how much is it going to be, doc? Like,
I don't know. You got
to go sign that yellow paper up there. And
first sign the yellow paper.
Yeah, you got to talk to the little sweetie behind the desk, and then she's like, $1,200. And you're like, well, I wasn't going to, but you seem nice. The guy with the drill back there, he's not real nice. I don't want to give him any money, but I'll give you the money.
He looks mean, especially with the beard.
He is mean, drilling away into my freaking gums.
Beady eyes he's got with the beard. I don't know.
I gotta pay for this when I'm done too. This sucks.
That's funny.
I mean, the dentist in the automotive field, I feel like it's a lot of connections. It's a lot of similarities.
I see it.
Nobody wants to be there, but you got to be there. Especially if you want to eat.
That is. You want to eat.
You gotta have your car.
You want to
gotta have your teeth.
You want to go to work. You gotta have your car. You want to go get something to eat. You gotta have your car.
You want to eat. You gotta have your teeth.
Yeah, your teeth and your car.
Yeah. So the similarities are definitely there's a lot going on there between the two, and it's one of the same things they do as far as dividing that kind of stuff up. You get everything you need to get your X-rays and all that, and then it's like they bundle it. Here's everything you need, and then it's like, boom, you get hit with the price. I mean, obviously, I'm not in the situation or the position to be able to do that. But as you grow, and it's like just have something in the works that could possibly work, and obviously you got to talk about it, try to get like different ideas, and it's like part of the training in seminars we like start talking about is like go in there and hear what other people are doing.
Yeah, because everybody's got their own ideas and may come back with something. You know, hey, that sounds like a pretty good. That's just like what we're talking about right now. I mean, that does sound like a good idea to me.
Yeah,
and having somebody, I mean. Like, for example, having my wife, now that she's there most days, I mean, having her just do the taking calls in and have my service writer do the estimates.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of a starting point.
Yeah, I guess if you're slow enough for that, I don't know.
Even if you're slow or busy, I mean.
Well, I mean, I don't know, just like, you could have them both just writing up repair orders.
You know what? It's weird because not thinking of it, I think I have been doing that. I haven't even noticed. Because usually when my wife's there, she does answer most of the phone calls, takes appointments in and whatnot, and then relates that information over to Eric. And then he's the one that starts writing up the estimates and all that, and then he makes the call. So, like,
yeah,
thing that's been going on, I usually didn't even notice.
Yeah, a hybrid way. I mean, you don't like.
Hybrid,
I mean, obviously, it's like what I said isn't like what needs to happen, but
I'm not saying
just articulating that into like some sort of a role where it's like kind of divorced a little bit. Because I'm sure there's like service advisors or owners out there that get that client in, you know. Yeah, and you know that one client, and then all of a sudden that estimate's like $9,000, and you're like, hey, can you call this guy for me?
No, or I get the calls like, let me talk to Lalo.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What's wrong? Well, I gave him this estimate. I don't think he liked it. I was like, yeah, you want to talk to me? Yeah. So
do you discount that?
See, that's sometimes.
You do.
Sometimes.
See, that just makes him want to talk to you again.
That's what gets me right there sometimes. That's why I say, no, just tell him I'm busy. Or I'm not here. Just handle it. I was like,
why don't you just take the phone call and be like, if that's what the price is, that's what the price is. I can't help you with that. I'm sorry.
Then I'm the bad guy.
You're the bad guy anyway. You just said you're the bearer of bad news. So just put your bear.
I don't want that. I don't want
put your bear. Put your bear costume on and say, "I'm the bear that brings the bad news."
I don't want the title no more. I'm tired of carrying that title.
Oh, you can't get tired of that.
That's gonna be a lifer right there. Like just a life title. I'm always gonna.
I mean, I think you just need to change your thought process a little bit.
I do, and I think the next.
You're giving them good news because they get their vehicle back, and all they got to do is give you money.
Hey, I think the next one that calls, let me say, you know what? It is what he said it is. You know.
I started like doing that, and then I would look at the price. I was like, "Whoa, that's a lot less than I would have put on there."
In some cases, that is.
I was like, "How much did they tell? How much did she tell you?" That's what I do with when it was just Leanne up front, and she would, "Hey, can you talk to him because they're having a hard time?" And I'd look at it, and I'd call him and hold on, let me see what price. Whoa, she gave you $450. Yeah, that's what she said. That's a good deal. I would have been $520 at least, like or whatever, you know, like that's just like the how I would do it, just to.
That's a good tactic.
Yeah, good thing you talked to her because it would have been more for me. Like,
so you got the nice one.
Yeah, now everyone wants to talk to Leanne now.
That's a good one.
They call I'll answer the phone. Can I talk to Leanne? Like, you sure can. Right away.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
It worked. It's just like the tactics, you know, just changing the mindset a little bit of like not being bad news. It's like, this is good news. What's good news? Well, you get your vehicle back. And all it takes is a little bit of money. Or a lot of bit of money. I don't know. However you want to look at it. And then it's like, oh man, $4,000. Like, yeah, but that's only a couple $100 a month. If you want to divide it over the next 2 years, you know, like.
It's not even a car payment.
Yeah. So just, yeah, I mean, obviously there's the sales tactics once they get the number and like moving forward from there. So I don't know. I don't know if that would necessarily work because of that, because you're trying to turn it into two different jobs. I don't know. Because then the service advisor obviously has to talk the client down once they get the number. So they're dealing with the price anyway. I don't know. I don't know obviously what that end game would look like. It's just like that thought of like, it's two different jobs. The bottom line is writing service is two different jobs. It's an advising service and it's a writing service. Yeah. That's why it's like everyone says it's a service writer or you're a service advisor. No one can get the damn word right or call them the right thing. It's like because it's two freaking separate jobs. You have to advise them on what's wrong with it. Then you have to write how much the estimate's going to be. It's two separate jobs, and it. I mean, I feel bad for the counter people.
No, it is a lot. I mean, it is a lot because I mean, I've done it. And it's very time consuming. Yeah. To write up and have to call the customer and, try to take care of your, guys as far as ordering their parts and stuff like that. So it's.
And then a walk-in comes in. And then the phone calls ring again. Yep. And then someone wants to call and ask about why is it so much? And hey, I can get the part there. And and then you're like 4 or 5 tickets behind. And now the guys are standing there waiting for the next repair order. And then before you know it, you're just shouting across the shop, just pull out in and do an oil change. Do oil change, pull out. Oh, we need to check the brakes too. And it's like, just turns into a freaking madhouse.
And that's usually how it is over there. And it's
I don't know how you do it like that, man. I got rid of that a long time ago. Like, not a chance. Nobody moves till you get a work order. And like, we start from there.
You know what? And that's one of the things I started to implement again. It's kind of a roller coaster. We start doing good, with the job tickets and I've seen and I've noticed that's works great. You have to have it because sometimes when you're just telling them, okay, yeah, that's an oil change and a rotate and balance. Okay, they do that. And then it's like, oh shoot, I forgot that they also mentioned that they wanted to get the,
oh, I'd kill you.
Whatever,
oh my God.
I know. So
that is like, as a technician, that was my freaking pet peeve.
I know.
Oh my God.
So now it's just like everything's got to be written on the work order and then on the job ticket. That way there's no ifs or buts.
Right. And all the information too.
All the information, everything there.
And that's what we have too. Like, make sure like whatever the client tells you is written down on that work order for the technicians. Yeah. They should not be coming into the office asking one question about that vehicle. Yeah. Everything should be clearly written. And the same thing for the technicians. When they're done assessing the vehicle, repairing it, there should be no questions from the service advisor to the technician about how that job went or how it was handled. Right. Now, there's always going to be something that comes in, but limiting that is what's important. If that's like, if there's 2 conversations a week about cars, fantastic, like as far as like back and forth, like, hey, I just want to clarify this. Okay, cool. Perfect. Hey, I just want to let you know, like, while I was fixing this and this happened, no problem. But when it's like all day long of like that back and forth, oh, hey, did you also check? Oh, no, I didn't. We'll pull it back in and check it. And then they do it. And then the client comes to pick up and the tech walks in. Oh, hey, by the way, I wanted to let you know while the client's there, they're picking up the car. Yeah. Oh, I broke the handles. Like, dude, God. Like that is the problem. And that's what I'm trying to eliminate. I'm not trying to eliminate conversations of them like being human beings and talking back and forth. But it's like you just set that standard of like everything is nonverbal, everything's written down. And then that way, when there's a conversation, it's addressed very like efficiently and quickly, but it's like to the point, like this is what I need. And it's done before anything's turned in, because having the client there and you running out like to tighten something on a car when they're like, nope, that's not going to happen. And then the other side of it too is like when the technician's pulling the car out and, oh, hey, I also needed you to check, like, nope, we're not doing that either. Like once they're done with it, they're done with it, unless there's a whole new job to get with, hours for them to get clocked on, because takes 12 minutes. 12 minutes to get the keys, get the tech sheet, get the car, pull it in. You do your job, and then you cut to the end of it, pull the car out, wipe your hands off, bring in the tech sheet, go in the office, and hang the keys back up. That's 12 minutes right there. It's like you can't just have them pulling cars in and out, like because you forget to tell them something. Like that's
that's one of the biggest loss of times was there, because we've had that shares of miscommunications.
Yeah. We all start there.
Frustrating and whatnot, just because you know what, shoot, the car left, and I forgot to check this or check that, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. What do you want me to call him right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you call him. I mean, how's that gonna look?
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, I still get that, like the plastic engine covers.
that's one of my biggest pet peeves. That's one.
If I got upset about that, like I would lose. I just like, it is what it is. Oh well, because I was like, that happens so rarely, but it was a pet peeve of mine as well. Because the old shop, we had a stack of them, like in the corner all over.
We have a collection going on. It's like, what are all these covers from? I was like, how hard is it to? Can you take the cover off, just put it aside so you can see it before you close the hood? That way you remember to put it back on.
Put it against the tire.
Yeah.
Against the driver's side tire.
You got to move out of the way. It was in my way, before you move the car, you can remember.
Right.
Put it inside on the floor in the driver's seat. Just something that's going to remind you to put it back on.
Yeah.
And there's some customers that, I mean, to my surprise, there's customers that actually, I think they inspect your work. Because they have popped the hood, and it's like, there's something missing here. Oh, my cover's missing. And they come, hey, by any chance?
Hey, it's their cover. They paid for it.
Well, I know. It's like, oh, let me check. And I look around, and sure enough, there's a Nissan cover here. It's like, yeah, I apologize. My driver got to put it on.
Yeah, obviously. What else did you forget?
I mean, and I got to be the one to put the face.
Yeah.
I usually tell the guy, you know what? You took it off. You go talk to the customer, and you apologize.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Hopefully that will remind them not to do it again, but that doesn't work.
No.
I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, the little, all those skid plates. Luckily, it's like, I think it's like one this year.
And then the skid plates, I mean, that's also one of those things too, but the only time they notice is when if they end up taking it somewhere else to do a service or something.
If someone calls you out.
Yeah, they bring it up. Hey, just to let you know you're missing the cover. What?
And all they heard is the shop you were at before forgot to put something back on your car. Exactly. It wasn't like a plastic cover or something. It's just like, totally not important. It's like, no, they forgot to put stuff on your car.
No, it just seems like they forgot to put oil in your car.
Yeah, it might as well have been.
It just slap in the face.
But that's what I mean, like having those operations and those systems in place to make sure like all that stuff's checked all the time and double check and triple checks. Like without it, you just constantly deal with that. Before you know it, you got a stack of those things going to the freaking ceiling, in the corner of the shop. It's like, oh, you can't throw them away. You got to keep them. It's like you never
they come back.
Like hopefully they come back and you put it back on the next service they come in.
That's exactly right.
But like having those procedures and then like having the text sheets and having like all that stuff written down all the time is like I just couldn't do without it. Like we still have issues with protocols. The way we do it is like so different than probably not everybody in the nation, but like at least in this area, because everyone comments about it. Like you guys just do it so different. It's hard for me to like. So we've come to the conclusion is like it's okay. Like we get it. We do things a little different. We're a little peculiar about it. Like, but you'll get it. And we just constant reminders. Hey, make sure you write it down. And some days it gets a little hectic and gets a little blurry. And instead of writing something down, they'll come in and like, hey, I just want to let you know we need this. It's like both lines are tied up. I got someone in my office, like everyone's there, and now the tech's like kind of looking around to like try to, hey, I need to talk to somebody, and then you can see it click, like, oh yeah, I need to write it down and hand it in. There you go, perfect, And it is easier for the most part if I'm just sitting here and I'm on Facebook or whatever. Sometimes I'll just sit here and I just do nothing all day.
You're right, because I usually look and say, let me see what Jim is doing. Oh, look at that, he's on Facebook. Oh, yeah,
I want to talk about the marketplace in a second, but yeah, if I'm just sitting in here and I'm like going through whatever, and it's like, hey, what do you need? Like, or I'll walk around like, hey, anything you need? And it's like, and I'll help when I can, but it's like the whole point of the procedure is like, so when there's like 3 people in the office, all the lines are tied up. Like, I don't need you just standing there waiting for someone to be, free. Like, here, well, you know what the procedure is, so just fall back to that, and then we'll get to it when we're caught up, And it's not to like demean anybody, say you're like below anybody, but it's like that's just the procedure. Just like if they're in the middle of a job and we have a walk-in come in on the hook, and we need someone to look at it to see if they need to get a rental car or if it's just the radiator hose needs to be replaced. So you need someone to look at it right now to advise that situation. If they're all busy, like, I'm not going to go break protocol and be like, hey, you're in the middle of this job, go do this. But sometimes you have to. And so knowing what job they're on and what they're in the middle of knows which tech you can pull to go do that, It goes both ways,
No, you're right about that. And I think I'm starting to become more and more of a big believer of SOPs, because that's been one of the toughest things for me to accomplish.
Well, it's hard. It all comes back to the people.
Yeah.
If they're willing to do it. And I'm blessed and grateful to have like guys that are like on the same page I am. And then like the more they see it working, the more they start believing it. And like, wow, you're right. And not to say I'm right because it sounds good for them to say I'm right, but that they agree with the situation. They agree that this is the way we become better.
Yeah.
Is getting better at these procedures. And it's like, this is how we keep growing and how I can just focus on fixing a car and like getting better at that and not having to be like deal with it. I don't have to deal with anything else. Like you don't need to order parts. You don't need to talk to like all you need to do is grab the tech sheet, grab the car and do your thing. Like you don't need to worry about anything else. Like someone comes walking in, you put them in the office. Like that's it.
No, that's cool because, a few times that I've been in an airport, and that's one of the things I've been just waiting, for your flight. And I pay attention to everything that goes on there. It's amazing.
You say the airport?
Yeah.
The airport.
The airport.
Okay.
Just sitting there, your phone battery's running low. You have nothing to do, so you just sit and just watch how everything's operating.
You do that.
Yeah.
You go to airports and you watch people.
I know. I'm saying the few times that I've been in an airport waiting for a flight. I'm not saying I just go over there and just hang out because I have nothing to do. Looking at that, that would be weird. I wouldn't be here talking to you about it.
A little weird. I don't know.
But no, just you sit there while you're waiting for your flight, and you kind of see how everything operates. And
it's a madhouse. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing or where they're going.
But everything has the SOP there.
What?
So they got an SOP there.
I know what an SOP is. I wasn't asking what that is.
Wait,
I was like, what the hell are you talking? What airport are you watching?
I just go to the small ones. I like watching small. I know airports are a madhouse, but you know what?
Oh my God, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing or where I'm going or what's what or like what like is the flight here or not here? Or?
But people that work there, they know what to do. or else imagine how many accidents it would be. Maybe there are accidents there we don't hear about. But.
So you're talking about the Sky Tower. You're not talking about in the physical airport.
No,
you're not talking about the people we walk around and you see like, hey, can you help with this? Or like, I don't know where that is. Like, don't you work here?
No, I'm talking about the people out there directing the airplanes and this and that, and just so many moving parts in there that you know what.
I've never had the pleasure to be in a Sky Tower, so I don't know. No. Or the airfield. The last time I went out there, they said they were going to arrest me if I'm hanging on the airstrip again.
I was never out there either. I'm just saying, looking through the window.
I said I'm not allowed. I'm not authorized. He said the cargo door wouldn't freaking shut, so I'm trying to help you guys shut the cargo door so we get this damn bird off the freaking ground.
My God.
Is there any mechanics in the house? Yeah, can I just fix this so we can go? Oh my God, man. What is so hard about this right now? Fill her up.
Oh my God. Nah, I have second thoughts about flying with you to this training deal, dude. Can only imagine, dude.
Oh, believe me, if they say the bird's down, I'm going to be out there. Hands on. We're getting this thing in the air right now.
I have a bad feeling we're going to be on the no-fly list after this, man.
Let's get going. Everybody up. You want me to fly it too for you? Come on now.
No, but I'm just saying, with an SOP, everything should run smoothly without you having a.
Well, I get where. Yeah, I get where you're going with the airplanes and having. Yeah.
So
you don't make a mistake. Yeah. There is no second guessing. This is where you land. This is where you go. This is now this runway is off limit. It's like everything has
and
its place,
protocol and everything. Yeah. So if this goes wrong, then this is what you do. So same thing at a shop.
Same thing anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah. And that's now I'm starting to see the importance of that.
Right.
Which
it's not the day-to-day grind
no.
that necessarily needs it. It's when things start going off the rails and then everybody comes looking for you. Mm-hmm. Hey, what should I do, boss? What should I be doing now that this didn't go right? What should I do now that these parts didn't come in for this job that was supposed to take me all day? Hey, this guy just walked into the shop. What should we do with him? Hey, it's like all those questions are like, that's the importance of the SOP. In my opinion, that's the importance of the SOPs.
Yeah, it avoid having those questions and avoid, you taking away from what you got to do or you're doing to address those questions. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest things that I'm fighting right now is just trying to free myself up from all that.
But it takes that strict when you're not busy, and we're all busy. Like we have stuff to do, but there's most days when it's like the schedule's lined up. There isn't a lot of walk-ins. There's not a lot of phone calls. We are kind of hanging out a little bit, but everyone's got something to do, and you're just getting work done. Like it's not like hectic, pulling out, running around crazy. It's just like everything's just kind of smooth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like you get the big long-term project. You just have a day where it's kind of mellow. And those are the days you have to make sure you keep on the protocol. And I think that's really hard to do. And it's awkward because someone will come up, hey, I need to get this part. We'll write it down, put it on my desk, and then I'll deal with it. And it's like, it's very obvious that I'm not doing anything or Leanne's not doing anything at that particular moment. But it's like having that training or having that
just getting the wheel turning. I mean,
it's training. It's training. And it's like that's the perfect time to train because it's not a madhouse. It's like, hey, so what I need you to do, write everything down and then hand it to me and then we'll deal with it and I'll get back to you. But it's like that awkward of like, you can see in their eyes, they're like looking around like, well, what are you doing right now? You can't.
I get it all the time. It's like, well,
what are you doing right now? Can you just tell? It's like it doesn't matter. This is what I need you to do because it's just a training. It's training, and that like when I said, then when you have 3 or 4 people in there, they're not standing there waiting for you to be not busy. They know like, oh yeah, I just write it down, hand it in, and it's like so I think that's what's hard is like doing it when you don't need it. Yeah. It's like training those systems in when you don't actually need them, so that they come into play when there's a plane coming down.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I think that's one of the issues that I've been having is I never have a slow day, which is always a madhouse. But
that should be easier than train them then, because then you can tell them, hey, look how busy I am. Look what I'm doing. I need you to do this to help. But for me, like what I was just getting at the point is like we have days that aren't like that, especially we have 3 or 4 transmission jobs. Like, okay, now we're booked up for the rest of the week. So we don't have people walking in. It isn't a madhouse. Everything's just like, hey, we have, 120 hours sold. Like this is what needs to be done this week. And it's like cruising. Yeah. It's like, hey, so this line broke and I need to get it's like they could just walk up and say that, but it's like, that's not, I need you to write it down, hand it in, and then we'll take care of it. But that makes it harder because it can't be like, look how busy I am. It's like, I'm not doing anything.
I get you.
I'm just scrolling on Facebook right now.
It's like a marketplace. See what next thing my next project I'm gonna
buy. What's with the marketplace, man? What happened? Have you tried selling anything on the Facebook marketplace?
No, I never do.
Oh my god, I don't understand what happened.
What was going? I'm out of the loop on that. I never sell anything.
You don't? Oh, it's the most awful experience I've ever dealt with in my life.
What?
It's just like, I don't know. It's got to be bots or just, I don't know. The human population intelligence is just plummeted. I don't understand.
As far as taking phone calls and asking questions about what you're selling? Or?
I don't know. If one more person asks me if it's available, I'm going to freak out. Oh my God.
No, the few
that's a real thing.
No, the few things that I try to sell, I think one of the things that just drew me off was that is people just ask me, hey, it's still available? I said, well, if you still see it on there, of course it's available. If it's not on there, obviously it's gone. But
then they offer you like $500 less, and you're like, okay. And then it's like
$500 less. I'm selling for $100. How can I do 500 less?
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, and then you don't ever hear from them again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I had this little Lexus RX 300. Oh no, not Lexus. I'm talking about
Volvo.
It was a Volvo. You saw it. The one I was selling, the Volvo XC90.
Yeah, I'm the one that commented. It's like, is it available?
Oh my God. That was like probably, I had 194 requests for that thing.
Really?
Yeah. $200, needs an engine. And you saw the ad. I was like very specific.
I didn't even know why I read it through the ad. I wasn't even interested.
Hey, so I did ChatGPT on that.
I was going to say.
That was a ChatGPT ad.
Is it?
Dude, it was.
Okay, yeah. I was going to ask you about that.
I was like, write up an ad that I do not want to be bothered unless you have $200 cash and you're ready to come pick it up. And then I said, and then have all the specifics too. The engine, timing jump needs an engine. This thing's an 06 freaking Volvo XC90. It's garbage. Like it's get rid of it, I was like, I was just hoping someone could maybe make use of it. I didn't want to see it go to the salvage yard because I have a heart.
Sentimental value?
No sentimental value. It's just a good car. It was a nice car. Like the body was in pretty good shape, tires in good shape, the interior was all leather. Like it's a nice car. Like other than the fact it was a Volvo XC90, it was like. But if you didn't know anything about Volvos or anything about anything in the world, like it's a pretty decent little car. Like maybe someone could make use of it.
It looked like
For
it.
$200. I was like, someone maybe could put an engine in it, maybe whatever. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Now looking back, but
honestly, for $200, you might as well just turn it in a record.
So anyway, they picked it up today.
Did they?
So I was getting to that point, but it was like $200, and it was like you saw the ad, very detailed. Do not contact me. Don't ask me if it's available. It needs an engine, right? I couldn't tell you how many people asked me what it needs. They're like, I'll come pick it up today. What does it need? Oh, like 30 in a row. 30 messages.
Well,
30.
like,
30. I counted them.
What does it matter what it needs if you're going to pick it up? I mean, you already decided you're going to pick it up, so why does it matter what it needs?
I had but I did a copy cut place. I said, please read the ad with the little hands. Yeah. I said, please read the ad. I just did that over and over.
Like the please little.
And then I went back through and just blocked all those people off of Facebook. I just went block. Oh. So 30, I had like 40 or 50, just like, is this available? Blocked them all. And then the rest of them was asking if I'd take any less. What's the least? What's the least that you'll take? What's the least that I'll take? So I just started replying 500, and it says, but the ad says 200. Oh my God! Block.
You're asking me a question. I'm answering. I mean,
I don't understand it at all. And then a few of them. Can I come look at it today? Like, what do you want to look at? It's a $200
car.
Volvo XC90. There's nothing to look at. It's like, what? So I called Timo's at like 10 this morning.
Oh, so you did call Timo's?
Yeah, I called Timo's. Okay. $300. They gave me $300 to get that thing.
Dude, they gave you more than you're asking for.
Oh my God, I know. It's not bad at all. Like all that was for nothing. I couldn't believe it. All that frustration.
It wasn't for nothing.
I learned something.
It's an experience.
I learned something very valuable.
It's an experience.
Don't sell nothing on Facebook anymore. I made a lot of money off Facebook Marketplace. I had a lot of cars I turn and burn, and I don't know what happened. It's so strange. Because I have a truck too, a 2001 Chevy, the 1500, the V6.
Oh, I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, the little V6 thing, long bed. It's a long bed, 4.3 V6. Because in the ad it says 2001 Chevy 1500 long bed, 4.3 V6. I just want to make this clear because I have another story for you.
Oh boy, lovely.
It says it's in the ad. It says long bed. Did you see it? And the engine knocks.
Yeah.
So this is the one was from Christian. He put an engine in it, and it sat for like a year because he put bolts in it and the starter, and they weren't starter bolts, so it was like it had an improper engagement. So anyway, I had it sitting at the house for a while. Finally got it running, put some starter bolts in it, fired up, ran. Sweet, this thing runs pretty good too. Took it down to Santa Maria. By the time I got back, the engine oil light was coming on. It was knocking. Like, perfect. That's fun. Problem is I put fuel injectors in it because it has the Spider fuel injection system, and it was misfiring. Looking back, probably had fuel in the oil. That's probably why the engine went out, but neither here nor there. Let's not focus on the wrong part of the conversation. Yeah. It's not important at all. So I'm trying to get like $1,000 out of this thing.
At least to cover your parts.
Yeah, but it's an 01 Chevy. Good tires. It's got a pretty decent. It's a long bed. Remember I said it was a long bed, single cab. You know, I was like, I think I can get $1,000 out of this thing. You get engines for those things for like $700. A good used one.
Yeah.
Slap it in there. You're good to go. But I'm at the point now. If I do that, I'm going to sell it for like $2,500, and I'm still going to make $1,000. So it's like I might as well just sell it for $1,000 now. Call it a day. You know what I mean?
Versus putting the engine in?
Yeah, because I'm going to spend...
No, I mean... Honestly,
I'm going to spend $1,000 with oil and whatever else I got to put in it. So $700, $800, whatever for the engine. So I got $1,000 into it now. So then I sell it for $2,500. So I really only make another $500 to put an engine in this truck.
Yeah, but you also got to you also got to consider your time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's like that $500 to actually do the swaps.
Oh, so what? $1,000 for your time and engine and oil?
No. I'd have another 1,000, so it takes the price from 1,000 to 2,000. But then I sell it for 25, so then I make 500. If I just sell it for 1,000 now, I just walk away with 1,000. Or I can add 1,000 into it and make another $500. Like that's to put an engine in it. Like it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No, I mean it's just a wash at this point in time, and the 1,000 at least covers where I'm up to it right now with it right now. But anyway, so guy contacts me. Hey, I'm gonna pick it up. Cool. It's coming from King City. It's like an hour drive. He actually shows up. I'm like, just go to the Home Depot because it's like right around the corner from my house. Go to the Home Depot. I'll meet you there. I don't give my address out anymore. I'm not doing that. Like so many. There's another thing. A lot of people ask me, "What's your address?" I'll come get it. Like I'm not gonna give you my address. I don't even like what. Like the very first thing they say, "Hi, is this available? What's your address?" What? No, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna like start posting my address out. But anyway, so he meets me at Home Depot. Actually sends me a picture like of the home. Like, oh wow, he actually showed up. That's crazy. It was like last night.
Oh, last night.
Yeah, it was last night.
Damn.
All right, so I run down there. I'm like, follow me back to the house. And before he shows up, I messaged him. It's $1,000 cash. Please read the ad. Like, make sure you understand what it is. It's $1,000 cash. So he shows up, looks at it. First thing he says, can you guess?
What's the lowest you go?
I thought this was a short bed.
Oh.
I can't give you 1,000. I thought this was the short bed truck. Can you start it for me? What do you want to start it for? Does it run good?
I was going to ask you. I'm sure he came without a trailer.
This is my nightmare right now. No, he didn't come with a trailer. And I told him specifically, there's other thing. I was like, make sure you come. It was 1,000 cash with a trailer, and please read the ad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he came without a trailer, thinking he's going to be driving home.
Oh, my God.
To King City.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
He said he had a tow bar. It was like a freaking... this guy.
So...
To kind of paint a picture, his plan was to take it down to Mexico. So that was like... There was a little bit of a language barrier between us. I don't know if that helps or not. Was that relevant to the story?
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought that was... so it was just kind of like... It was like a weird...
No, I mean...
vibe.
I don't get to take it back to King City. I mean, but... Who cares if he's going to Mexico? I mean...
Yeah, I guess the point is like just like the language barrier and like... Can you start it? It's like, start it for what? No, it's freaking knocking, man. It's ready to put a sight glass inside of the block. I'm not going to start it. Oh, I want to hear it run. Does it run good? Does it run good? Oh,
you know what?
This is my nightmare right now. What are you talking about?
Regardless, I mean, unfortunately, yeah.
And so then he ended up offering me $600. I'll give you like 600. What? It's $1,000. I told you before you came out. It's $1,000. Oh, but I thought it was a short bed, and I didn't know the engine was knocking.
Right, sure you did. No, what
the f- going on right now?
I've learned not to budge when it comes down to that because they know.
Yeah,
they know they saw your giving face and
maybe that's what it was.
And
just too kind.
Too kind of.
Too damn nice.
Yeah, they say I'm gonna take advantage of this guy. I say nope. You should have called me.
Yeah,
I would have met you there. I was like,
would have done your talk.
I said, what's habla?
It's like, whatever. Pass la mantequilla. I'm like, boom. Here's my $1,000. Like, damn, how'd you do that?
It's like 1,000 for you, 500 for me. Let's go. So you ended up taking it?
No, I didn't take it.
Okay, I was saying maybe you did budge.
No, $1,000, $1,000 truck. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
good thing you didn't. That's good.
I was like, no, I'll part it out for $1,000. Like, what are you talking about? I get the trans. I could pull the trans out, sell it for $5. I could take the seat out, sell it for $3. I could sell the tires for another, probably $3. Like, and then just junk the rest of it. Like,
next time you should put it.
I don't want to do all that, but I mean,
next time you should do just get that chat on. What is it? What do you say?
Chat GBT.
GBT.
Yeah.
And just can you also write in Spanish? Maybe that's where the confusion was.
Maybe, yeah.
They didn't know it was a long bed because he couldn't read.
Yeah, it was like
So,
like all the pictures, like the pictures were like that's like it needs to translate the pictures too. Like the picture of like the long bed truck sitting there, with like 6 different pictures of it and like different angles, I can see how that could be confusing. Or like the title of the ad, like 01 Chevy 1500 long bed. That was probably confusing. And then like 2 or 3 more times, like in the ad, this is the Chevy long bed truck, great for landscaping because it's a long bed truck.
And then you put a landscaper next to it with the rake and everything.
Yeah.
And then that's right there is a seller.
I think the only way to be 100% is take like a tape measure. And I'd like take a tape measure, take a picture of the tape measure on the bed. That's like the only surefire way. And they probably figure out something to make that not work either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty damn over Facebook, but it's like the new Craigslist. It's like awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I rarely sell anything. If I do sell something, it's usually in person. Just word of mouth. So you want? Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
A little off in the weeds there, but I think it was important for me to get that off the chest a little bit.
It was a good way to finish it.
Yeah, segue this thing out on. Stay off of Facebook, huh?
Stay off of Facebook. Moral story, stay off of Facebook.
Well, till next time, huh? And for any of you listening that's going to be at ASTE, you can find us both there.
Exactly right.
That's right. Is it Raleigh or Raleigh?
Raleigh.
It's not Raleigh?
No, Raleigh, because I remember
Raleigh.
Darius Rucker mentioned that in the song.
Did he?
Yeah. Raleigh.
I thought it was Rock You Like a Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, you know the song, huh?
I thought that's what he said. I think it said Raleigh.
The Raleigh.
Raleigh.
He said, yeah, I already said Raleigh.
Okay, cool.
And that's funny because I was just listening to it this morning, today, all day today.
Raleigh, Durham.
I was like, it's a sign.
Durham or Durham?
Durham.
This is going to be a pretty good time.
It is. I'm excited. You know, me and Lucas.
Yeah, it's your boy.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Well, don't forget about David, too.
All right, David, too.
Wow. I feel like you and David are really going to hit it off.
Is that right?
Yeah. You and him are kind of one and the same, I think.
I think so, too.
Yeah. You guys are definitely.
I think so, too. Go for some whiskey drinks. We'll see. Is he the one that drinks whiskey or is it Lucas?
I don't know.
I thought you said one of them was.
I don't know. One of them, both of them. I think if you're anybody in the United States, you should be drinking whiskey.
I've been trying to, but I can't.
You can do tequila. That's fine.
I'll stick to that.
Is that racist? A little bit, huh?
Just a little bit, but I'll let it slide.
Till next time. I'll give you a round of applause. Oh, wait.
Wrong one.
There it is.
Get it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Lalo.
Get it right for next time, man.